Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. I've got some Tyler Killer Podcast extra for you today. And are we going to see a past versus present women's match for SmackDown Live at WrestleMania? WWE Universal title plans until SummerSlam. Someone returned to action about a week ago on Saturday. We're going to talk about Naomi's injury and what they were wanting to do with her for WrestleMania weekend, and how much has Braun Strowman improved. All this here on the Tyler Killer Podcast Extra. Welcome back, guys. So we have a returning, and I told you that she was going to be returning, and she has returned last Saturday, over a week ago. Tamina returned to action. She is going to be on SmackDown Live. She is doing live events with SmackDown Live. So she'll be on SmackDown Live. In what way, I have no idea yet. But they are probably going to find a way to get her on TV. But she has returned. Good for her. And I think she is an underrated wrestler. I don't think she's been given a chance. But on SmackDown, she can be given the chance. In my opinion. Past versus present women's match for SmackDown Live at WrestleMania 33 are being rumored. Now, we know Kelly is going to be, reportedly, it hasn't been confirmed, but she is going to be coming back. So, most likely, she'll be back, probably on Monday Night Raw. But they are wanting a past versus present match with probably Mickie James, a returning Victoria, which she would fit the role in. And there's been other women rumored, like Jillian Hall. I don't know why. She don't need to be near anything. You got Beth Phoenix. And I'm not sure if they've talked about anybody else, but those are the names. So we could see a Beth Phoenix, Mickie James, and Victoria versus a Becky Lynch, who else? I mean, you can do Nikki. I mean, no, they ain't going to do Nikki because we already know what match they're going to be doing. Nikki, Cena versus The Miz and Maurice. You see a Becky. I mean, you could do a Naomi also. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do, but I think it should be just a tag team match, not like a 6-woman tag team match, because what are they going to do with the women's championship? So they could be doing a past versus present women's match. My opinion, either a 1-on-1 past versus present or a 2-on-2. So it won't use a lot of women, so you can get that title picture out there, to me. Going to women, to more women, Naomi. It was seen on SmackDown last Tuesday that her injury wasn't a minor one. It was more than a minor one, and it's supposed to take her out of WrestleMania. And this is really sad news. You could see what she was feeling. That was legit tears right there. And I feel bad for her, because I've grown to actually start liking her, which I never thought I would say in a million years. But the injury she got with her knee was when she hit Alexa Bliss at Elimination Chamber with the second split-legged moonsault. And that's when she hurt it. Rumors are that's when she hurt it. And She's going to be, it's the same like injury like Seth Rollins. And Rollins is barely going to make it for WrestleMania. And I don't think they're going to push Naomi back that soon. So I'm going to say she's going to be out of WrestleMania. Now, she could return and, have a big hero thing for WrestleMania 33 in her hometown, which would be pretty awesome. But I just don't think it's going to happen. And what WWE wanted to do with her being champion is going into Orlando, doing all these, press conferences, news things, outlets, and everything, all the media stuff, promoting WrestleMania 33, being the hometown woman, going in there, and having all these media things, doing it. It was for media, which makes sense. But now it's not going to happen. We got Alexa Bliss as being the 2-time women's champion. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be her, Mickie James, and Becky Lynch in a triple threat. Not unless Tamina somehow says, you know what, I'm back, bitches, and starts destroying everybody. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that is what's going to happen for WrestleMania 33 for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. Since Naomi will be, and I do believe, will be out for WrestleMania 33, which is sad. The Braun Strowman improvements. I just want to talk about this, at least for a couple minutes. This dude, Braun Strowman, do you realize, from being in the Wyatt family, from being out on his own, working out, trimming down, you see that, I'm sure most of you have seen it, the pictures of the stare down in 2016 to 17 with Big Show and Braun Strowman. Both of them have trimmed down very big. And their match on Raw was not bad. It was pretty good, actually. And I was really shocked and surprised. Braun Strowman, man, how can I say this? He's improved so much that you'd be like, is this the same person? That's how good he has improved. And from being in the Wyatt family to being on his own, I think being in the Wyatt family was actually not good for him, in my opinion. You see how much he's improved by himself. You see the massive strength he's got. It's just unfreaking real. And that crowd on Raw was getting into that match. Can you see the improvements? I can. And if you can't, just hear the crowd on Raw during that match. They were into a Big Show versus Braun Strowman match. What we were rolling our eyes for 2016. And what most of us, like I was, I'm not going to lie, was like, this is our main event. That's what I thought. But it delivered, in my opinion. So his improvements have went beyond my expectations. And I love it. He deserves it, man. Last thing on the podcast extra here for you guys. WWE Universal title plans until SummerSlam. Now, it is for sure rumored that it looks like Chris Jericho is going to cost Owens the match at Fastlane, I do believe. We're going to see Goldberg as a champion going into WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar beats Goldberg and then has the championship until SummerSlam. And it is rumored that it is either going to be Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, or, wait for it, Roman Reigns, that will take the belt off Brock Lesnar. We'll see what happens. I think Brock Lesnar as a champion will have that championship go beyond its expectations because the championship has been god-awful. And they have portrayed Kevin Owens as an awful champion also. So, Brock Lesnar being champion and having a 4-month reign with it and having someone take it away is going to benefit whoever, I do believe. So that is the plans for the WWE Universal Championship. I have no idea what is actually going to happen, but I think that are the rumor plans for it, and I could see that happening easily. I would not be opposed to a Lesnar-Roman number 2 match. I thought theirs at WrestleMania 31 was actually good. So, yeah. And, I would love to see Samoa Joe defeat Lesnar at SummerSlam for the title. I think Samoa Joe is fucking gold. So that is your extra for this weekend. Hope you guys loved my podcast number 19 episode. I wish me and Flappy the thing would have worked and everything, but if you like this extra, smash that like button for me. Comment below what you think about these stuff. And one last thing before I forget it here. 2 questions from Mr. Hayden, Tail Nation, and Alan from KWK. Hayden said, if you had 5 superstars from NXT to call up, who would it be and which brand would you do it? Shinsuke Nakamura would be one, and he would go to SmackDown. The Revival would go to Raw. Asuka would go to Raw because they need more women. Ty Dillinger would go to SmackDown. And the glorious Bobby Roode would go to Monday Night Raw to go with that staple of Owens and Samoa Joe. Alan said, if you could replace Mick Foley and DB, Daniel Bryan, who would you choose as the general managers? Kurt Angle would be an easy one for SmackDown. That would be realistic, and I think he should wrestle before he becomes anything like GM-wise. And Raw, this isn't realistic, but I'd love to see Eric Bischoff back. That's just me. He also has your favorite pay-per-view stage and title belt. My favorite pay-per-view stage is probably WrestleMania 32. But Flappy said that, so on the podcast that you guys won't see, I said the ECW One Night Stands from 2005 and 2006 because it had that feel like it was an old-time ECW. It wasn't... Just the outlook of the entire pay-per-view was amazing for me. I love watching those. Favorite title design belt, the Intercontinental Championship right now. It looks amazing. So if you like this extra for your weekend, smash that like button for me. Comment below what you thought. And I will see you guys maybe tonight for some streaming on PlayStation 4. Alright, I'll see you guys.